What's up guys, my name is Connor and today I review for you guys on the Rolex GMT Master II reference 16713. This is going to be the older model with the gold and steel bracelet, so I'm going to be breaking down all the details of this watch as well as unboxing it. So if you guys do enjoy these kind of videos, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. It really does help my channel and get my videos shown to more people. And also if you guys are looking to buy anything, sell anything, make sure to reach out to me on Instagram at Langley and I'll be happy to help you guys there. But with that said, let's get right into the review. Alright guys, so taking a quick look at the box, obviously it's going to look a bit different than most of my Rolex boxes. Usually they're a creamish color, they'll be a little bit bigger, and they'll also have that white case that you have to pull the outer box out of, if that makes sense. So this is how it's going to look. Definitely very different. I believe they discontinued this in the mid-2000s-ish. That's when they kind of changed the style of the box. We'll say Rolex Oyster right here. We're just going to take off this top part right here, and you guys will see the inner box right there. I'll take it out for you guys. Give you guys a good look at that for those of you guys who haven't seen one before. And then opening it right up, we will have the watch right here. So setting the box and everything else to the side, here's what it's going to look like. Hopefully my camera is focusing on it well right now. Here's how it looks from the side. Here's the side with the crown. And obviously the bracelet is going to have steel with the yellow gold in the middle. And something I want to mention is that this watch goes for somewhere around $10,000-ish. And that is honestly pretty cheap for a watch that has yellow gold in it, or at least a Rolex. Obviously there are other gold watches out there, but as far as yellow gold Rolexes, usually they do go for a bit more. For example, the Yacht Master or the Presidential, which everyone seems to love. But it's gonna have a 40mm diameter for its case, as well as it's going to be 12mm thick. And the bracelet of this watch is going to be the Oyster steel bracelet, as you guys can see. They still use this bracelet today. It seems to be a little bit slimmer than the ones that are newer, but this watch also came with the Jubilee bracelet. They go for pretty close in market value, but I personally like this one a little bit more. As for the newer watches, I try to stay away from the Oyster steel because it gets scratched up, but at the point that you're buying vintage watches, there are going to be scratches throughout. It's going to have wear just from the life that it's had as a Rolex. So personally, I think that the Oyster steel is going to be a little bit better looking. And then as far as the features of this watch, it's going to have a bi-rotational bezel, meaning that you can turn it both ways. It's going to have the date on it right here, which you guys can see. It'll be magnified right there. Something that I mentioned in some of my videos is that some of the fakes won't be magnified, but the fakes are getting very good to the point where that's not really something that you want to look at when you guys are authenticating a Rolex. Then obviously it's going to have the dual time as well as the GMT second hand. And like I mentioned, this is a $10,000 watch, but that is honestly pretty cheap for a gold Rolex watch. So let me know what you guys think of this watch so far. I'll show you guys how it looks when I put it on. So here's how it's gonna look. Obviously it is a little bit snug, to be honest with you guys. I do have an extra link that I'm gonna have added to this watch sometime soon. I don't know if it's just because it's a little bit hotter that my wrists are a little bit more puffy, but I definitely want to get it a little bit bigger as it doesn't really move around too much and it's supposed to slide at least a little. You're supposed to be able to fit at least a finger or two inside as well. But here's how it looks when turning the bracelet. Obviously it still looks nice, it's still reflective. It could use a polish. Obviously if this watch was selling in a store, they'd get it polished up, but in my opinion, with older watches, they definitely do go for more when they're not polished, and so I have stayed away from polishing it. But like I said, if you're selling at a store or if you're a dealer, then you're definitely going to want to get it polished, because to most people it doesn't look as appealing with all the scratches that are going to be throughout, especially the center part of the bracelet. But let me know what you guys think of this watch. I know I've been doing a lot more Rolexes on my channel. Let me know if you guys like that or if you guys want to see something else, and let me know what else you guys want to see in particular. If there's a specific watch or Louis Vuitton item or whatever it might be, I'm happy to listen to you guys, and I'm also happy to bring you guys whatever content you guys want to see. But how you guys can support me is just leaving a like, comment, and subscribing. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys want to see on my channel, and with that said, I will see you guys in the next video.